Year 7 Geography. Hello there, welcome to my channel. Mr. Steve is here and we are going to have a geography class now. Today's topic is India, one of the oldest fantastic countries in the world. And as you can see, I just wanted to show you some of the iconic symbolic things connected to this country. Probably you can see some things you know well, like the Taj Mahal, or you can find here the map of India. Just one important thing before we move on. India is a subcontinent. It means that the base of the country is basically a gigantic plate which continues under the sea and ocean. So the ocean floor and the land is constantly moving towards the north. And this is why you can find here a young folded mountain range in the north that is called Himalayas, which is part of the Eurasian mountain range system. What else can you see here? You can find here the map of the country. And I just wanted to refer to this important sentence. India has the largest and the oldest continuous civilization in the world. This will be our key sentence. In your book, you can find information about India on page 41 and page 42. You can find there the keywords: bustling nyüzsgő, fibrous rostos, fringe szegélyez, improvement, javítás, tökéletesítés, jute, juta, ami egy rostos növény, manganese ore, mangánérc, mosque, muszlim templom, mecset, peanut, földi mogyoró, robe, kötél, sacking, zsákvászon, sacred, szentelt, and slum and shanty town, nyomornegyedek. So these will be the keywords you need. If you don't know any of these words, you can just always stop the video and repeat the words so you can hopefully remember them well. As you can see here, I tried to find some old photographs and a painting about the past of this country. In the 18th and 19th centuries, India was ruled by Britain or England at that time. Oh, you can find a cheetah there. They just kept this as a domestic animal at the time, as a pet. And of course, the English just wanted to rule the country because they wanted to have all the treasures India could offer: gold, diamond, other gemstones, lots of plants, and labor, the workforce of India, those poor people who couldn't even read and write. And even today, it's a big problem. Illiteracy is a huge problem in India. Half of India cannot read and write. Plus, because there are more than 3,000 language varieties, if you move from one place to another, from one town to another in the country, you can easily become illiterate. English is the common language they use, but not at the same level. Oh, by the way, in the north, there's a community, a group of people in India who are called Sikh. The Sikh people are the most well-educated people of India, and they have really special ranks in the society even today. They can have really special jobs in offices and such things. So the Sikh in the north is something really special. You need to remember that. We write this word like S-I-K-H, so that's Sikh people. So it's not about illnesses. India became independent only in 1949. The former bigger country was divided into smaller sections. As you can see, the base part is India, the Hindu country. Hindu is the religion of the country. Muslim Pakistan in the west, and Bangladesh in the east. These were the new countries. The big India was divided into these. Please remember the names. India is the 7th biggest country concerning the size, and the second most populated country. Now the population is well over 1.2 billion people. You can see a special bar chart here showing you that actually in 1901 the population was just a bit over 200 million, and look at the numbers now. The latest number here is from 2011, and you can easily find yourself in situations like this. Train stations, railway lines are really crowded in India even today. And because of the religion, Hindu people do not really like following European fashion most of the time. You can read some core information about their clothes there. Clothing should be like this, made from natural fibers such as cotton, silk or wool, washed and with minimum mechanical stitching. And they like wearing pure colors, which are like yellow, white, blue, and mostly lighter shades. And they don't really have lines, vertical lines for instance, on the fabric, and preferably without any other types of designs on their clothing. And the religion is the Hindu religion here. Hindu, a kind of way of life, means living like an aspect or manifestation of God upon earth. Earthly things are not that important. Everyone is preparing for afterlife. Please read this section. If you stop the video, you can. Who is the founder of Hinduism? Hinduism has no founder. It developed out of Brahmanism, which is also a kind of religious type. Hinduism is the oldest religion. It may date to prehistoric times, so this is why no one really knows the exact origin of the religion. Some of the gods and goddesses can be seen here in the picture. Probably you have heard about Shiva, Ganesh, or some of the other ones. Krishna is really well known in Hungary as well. India borders. If you check the borders of the country, you can see that some bigger and smaller countries are around it, like Pakistan in the west, China in the northwest, China in the northeast, Nepal, which is basically the country of the Himalayas, and Bangladesh. You can see oceans and seas around the country. Let's see the biggest landscape forms. In the north, we mentioned already the young-folded mountain range of the Himalayas. Then another important section is the Deccan, which is the oldest. It's a landmass. The base material is granite. And you can find here the Hindustan plain in the northeast of the country. These are the basic sections: Himalayas, Hindustan, and Deccan. The rivers of India. I would like to start with these 5 rivers here. These are called the 5 rivers. In Indian ancient language, it's called Punjab. Indus is the biggest one here, and the plain of the Hindustan region has the big river of Ganges. Some of the other big rivers are Krishna or Kaveri, but the most important ones are Indus and Ganges. Please remember these. Really important thing, the climate of the subcontinent is dominated by monsoon. The word monsoon is a Sanskrit word. It means season, and it brings rainfall and floods from May. Earlier in February, March, April, the spring can be really hot and dry in India, and everyone waits for May when rain comes from over the ocean. These winds go towards the center of the continent as the land area here is getting really hot, so the air moves upwards, and then the winds can bring rain from the ocean. They wait for rain for no smaller reason than food. Paddy fields need all this precipitation. India is really rich in reserves of iron ore, black coal and manganese ore, and really famous for its gemstones. Manganese is too brittle to be of much use as a pure metal, so it can break really easily. So this is why they use this metal in alloys. Alloys are a mixture of different metals. If you check this information towards the end, with aluminium, antimony and copper, this manganese ore can form really magnetic, highly magnetic alloys. But you can read the rest about this ore and you will find out that this is a really important natural resource from India. Iron and steel works are built on resources. Cars, chemicals, computers, jet planes and even space rockets are made in India. So it joined these special space plans and programs of the world, and it sent up several rockets. You can see that their desire is a mission to planet Mars. The biggest cities of India, Mumbai or Bombay, more than 12 million people. Cotton industry is really famous here. Oh, just a reference to shanty towns and slums here, lots of poor people in the streets. Calcutta, 5 million people, jute industry is important. Because of Hinduism, people often have a bath in rivers. Big problem because infections, diseases can spread really easily. What is jute? Latin name, Corchorus olitorius. The Hungarian name is also Juta, but look at this special fabric for sack when you want to store certain vegetables. This is an amazing product for that, but also string is made from this material. The capital, Delhi or New Delhi, is has about 10 million people. It's like the population of Hungary. In the 1960s, Green Revolution was introduced in India. What is Green Revolution? It is a reference to agriculture because people were poor, they didn't really have any kind of machinery in agriculture or special fertilizers or other chemicals they could use. But the population was huge, so food is a core issue in India. So they wanted to help them with the help of UN and other organizations. Green Revolution modernized farming. There were high yield varieties, magas termésátlagú fajták, for example rice and wheat, and these were planted in fields. And this was a success thing. These plants are also produced there in India. Millet, cotton, peanuts, tobacco, tea, spices, these are all export goods. Mango, banana, sesame seed and sugar cane, these are also produced. What is this one here? Millet, cotton, tobacco. Your genes are made from this. And the sacred cows are everywhere. Because of their religion, cows are considered sacred. They do not want to kill them. They just let them live wherever they want to live. You can see this thing in big cities as well in India. And just one more thing, a famous building, Taj Mahal. You can read the core information about the building. And you can read about the history of Taj Mahal here if you stop the video. And some more amazing facts about India. The population is big, and even though illiteracy is a huge problem, there are still many really highly educated people there. Many of them work for gigantic companies like Microsoft or IBM or Xerox, which is a producer of photocopiers and such things. The pronunciation is special here, Xerox, they say it like that. Please read the rest. So, this is the core information on India. Don't forget to read the book, page 41 and 42 now. I would like to show you a map of India as well. Plus, in a second, I would like to show you another map. Please check this one as well. Because you can find all the English names here. So if you stop the video, you can check the most important parts. The names of seas are here. The biggest cities are all there on the map. And after that, you can start working on the tasks in your workbook. India, page 38-39. My next lesson will be on this one. So we are going to check all the things you write here in your workbook. Don't forget to use your textbook for this. So, that's it for now. See you later. Bye bye.